someone had happened to look out over the lake that one day in late spring, all they would have seen were a few bubbles breaking through the surface. Air, no longer trapped, being whisked up by the waves of a breeze sweeping the water. At first she struggled. The terror of impending death had instinctively gripped her. Her lips clenched. The pressure of tightly held air mounted until searing pain tore through her chest. Her lungs felt on fire. To hold back what was inevitable, her throat and face hardened like a stone dam. Her body twisted in agony, her face distorted, her hands clawed. One last thought fought its way through the terror. Not like this. She didn't want agony. She didn't want to look deformed, and she knew she was going to die. So she made the last choice she was ever going to make. She stopped struggling. Slowly, her body began to untwist. Her arms and legs loosened and let the water hold them. Her face softened. She parted her lips and opened her mouth. Her throat relaxed. The cool, clear water of Willow Lake flowed into her. She stopped struggling for air that wasn't there, and the fire in her lungs was soothed. There was no more pain, no more struggle. As she drifted downward, her eyes gazed upward and watched one last bubble of air be set free, one last whisper of light. She saw it floating away from her, further and further toward the surface, toward the sun's light glistening far above her. Now I can tell my story, for at least you know how I died. I drowned. Though I had known many terrors up to that point, the terror of death that seized me surprised me. But I have to say, once I accepted death and was able to choose to release the last bubble of air, I felt a peace I had never known in my entire life.